Shalom. All praises to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rakah Kodash. The double honors to the elder apostles, the bishop, and the elders of GMS who rules well. Peace and salutations to the elect. My name is Aina. The title of this video is Woe to Oppressors, right? And pretty much we know exactly who the oppressors are, right? The wicked who has been given the earth, right? The whole world. Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked, right? And they're ruling and wickedness, right? And the oppressors, and not only to our people, the Israelites, but to everyone, right? Scriptures talk about how he goes and gets land, take people land, have a coup too. But the scriptures also say, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, right? And also the scriptures say we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, right? So we even the fiery darts and everything that was sent to us. Let me see if I can find that. Because this devil be doing things, and a lot of times you're catching it. You're seeing it. You're seeing the oppression being done real time from this devil. So I can find that one I'm looking for. All right, so Psalm 64:1, it says, "Hear my voice, O Yahweh, and my prayer, preserve my life from the fear of the enemy. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privately. They say, who shall see them?" Right, and the Lord's elect, right? The Lord's elect sees them. Scripture says, surely, Amos, I believe it's Amos 3 and okay. Amos 3:7. It says, surely the Lord Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai will do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets unto his servant the prophets. Right. So we see more, we catch more, right? We hear more, all of that. The Lord is definitely dealing with us. He's supping with us, right? And the angels are protecting us. So, we got a panoramic, a panoramic view. You got that view where you can see a whole bunch. That's us. We have the eyesight to see. Right, we're walking circumspectly, so we're catching Esau, Edom, and his little things. We see the different things happening at, say, your job, or wherever else you may be in the world. You see the devil doing what he do, and it gets you upset. But that's how he operates, and that's how the world is built on. It's not only the small things we see. The small things we see, in our life, let us know how much wickedness he's in, and that's why it says right here. Psalm 64:6, they search out iniquities, they accomplish a diligent search, both the inward thought of every one of them, and the heart is deep in wickedness. That's how they run the world. They're doing things on a grand scale. Take for example that the CK event, right? How that's just all over the news, just bomb. There it is. We know the whole story with that. And just 9/11, so-called October 7th, things like that, all these different events. If you really think about it, who the hell is America at war with? No one. Why is the military fighting? No reason. The scriptures say clearly in Revelation 20 that this devil will go out and make war with Russia. So that's what he's pushing for. Everyone else, it seems like everyone else is pushing for peace, but whatever. Let's get to this. All right. So this is Isaiah 32. And 5, it says, the vile person, right, the wicked, shall be no more called liberal, nor the troll said to be bountiful. Yeah, because, he deceived the world, right, and trickery and lies to make them believe that he was a morally correct, and even his women, and I mean, even some of the men, are just realizing how fucked up, the so-called white people are, right, the Caucasian race, and what they did. So you have Donald Trump now trying to destroy the museums. He said he doesn't like what's in there because what's in there is what they did, and all they did was take some people into slavery, have those people invent everything in the world to pretty much make it better, but at the same time they did so many atrocities to these people, you know, and that's the only glory they have. Nothing about their glory is good. So it says, for the vile person will speak villainy, and his heart will work iniquity to practice hypocrisy, to utter error against the Lord Yahweh Bashmiel shall to make empty the souls of the hungry, and he will cause the drink of the thirsty to fail. Right, and it's clear as day who the hell that is, right? Who the hell is doing that? Who has the power to go out and put guns in the hood, put or in the world, right? Put drugs in the world, right? The people that who run the world, you know, they allow these things to happen, and people are finding out that that's exactly who's doing it. It says the instruments also the true are evil. He devises wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words. That's what he does. He sits, he waits, he figures out. He, even because you have a setup of the world, but then you have different individuals. You got like different states, right? Different mayors and whatnot, and people might set things up, and this devil will come through and he'll destroy everything. He finds a way how to destroy people, how to make things uncomfortable, right? No one enjoys to be living. That's what he does. It says the instruments also the true are evil. He devises a wicked device to destroy the poor with lying words, even when the needy speak right. Yeah, perfect example is the people uproaring now. The people uproaring about the things that the governments are doing, and they're still just not caring. They're still destroying. They're doing what they're doing, but people saying, hey, listen, you can't do this because of this, that, whatever the case may be. It says, but liberal devises liberal things, and by liberal things shall he stand. Right, and that goes into the elect, right, the new rulers, right, that's going to judge the world. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 1. It says, a wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. And look at America right now. It's through. It says, as the judge, and pretty much everywhere's through, right? Because the wicked has been given the world. He's turning it upside down, right? Because he pretty much controls the trade, right, through America. People make mad money through America. And now he's destroying America to destroy everyone else. People got to try to switch, make bricks and go back to the gold standard and all of that. Trying to figure it out now. It says, as the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers, and what manner of the man of the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. Look at these devils over here in Israel, right? There were those Amalekites, how they come to America to rape people's children and just dip back over there, and they say, those devils got the largest LGBTQ parades in the world, right? They got kosher abominations, right? What they call kosher abominations, even things that's unlawful, probably whale, right? Crab, legs, shrimp, all of that. They got small hats. They cover they cover crown of their head on purpose. They just wicked and backwards. It says an unwise king destroyeth his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. I think they built like palm trees over there or something, and it's like naturally flammable. It's more flammable over there. Some type of tree they built over there that wasn't over there before, and they built it, and now they ass is on fire over there. It says the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over one that's profitable. So these devils ain't profitable, right? They're wicked. We're waiting for the righteous rulers to be put in authority. The scriptures say when the righteous are in authority, people rejoice, but when the wicked bear rule, people mourn. And obviously, go look on TikTok. Bitches, they mouth wide open, crying, screaming, all racist. Yeah, I seen this one chick from Russia. She came here. She was eating the food, bro. She looked terrible now. I'm not gonna say terrible, but she looked worn out. And I see that she was complaining about the food a lot. She literally found her own food, and you would think you was literally fucking her, bro. That's when she got that food and she smelled it, you would think you just did something good to her. That's how she looked on her face when she finally got the food that she ate when she was back home. right, checking out though, and she, whew, she, hey, this is not the place. Anyway, Isaiah 10:1, it says, "Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees and that write grievousness which they have prescribed, to turn aside the needy from judgment and to take away the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless." So that's what they do. They set these unrighteous decrees. They make new laws every day just to fuck with you. And even the scriptures say, you know, though he come humbly and crouching and things like that, he can offer you something that in the long run is going to not benefit you. Just like look at these transgender people. We can say that, I don't know. They got that CK thing or whatever the case may be. But these people they don't have the body parts they need no more, or Trump is taken away, or whatever the case may be. But they're fucked, especially when everything's shut down. You got to get medical search ups and all of that. In the long run, it was never going to work out. That's why you have even these women with these BBLs. Shit stink as hell, right? It's not working, but the things busting in your body, none of this shit was supposed to happen like that, right? And these things still happen, and the people still go do it, and that's why they 2/3. Proverbs 4:13, it says, Take fast hold of instruction, let her not go. Keep her, for she is thy life. Enter not into the path of the wicked, and go not in the way of evil men. Avoid it, pass not by it, turn from it, and pass away. Yeah, try to avoid the devil like the fucking plague, right? We saw, and yeah, I just try to avoid him, bro. It's hard as hell though. He's everywhere like flies. It says, for they sleep not except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away unless they cause them to fall. You see that? These devils is thinking hard on how the fuck they can make you fall so they can go to sleep. Any little thing, all things, they never stop. It says, for they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. But it says, but the path of the just is as the shining light that shineth more and more unto the perfect day. Right. Through the spirit, we're renewed. Right. It's the spirit quickeneth the flesh profit nothing. Right. So we're renewed with the spirit. So we can deal. We can deal out here. But we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. It says the way of the wicked is as darkness. They know not at what they stumble. Yeah, and the Most High got them groping. Like it's nighttime. With their counsel and the things that they're doing, and that's why they're getting real sloppy too. Micah 2:1. It says, "Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. Now the earth was given into the hand of the wicked." Who has the power? The wicked, right? They control this thing. So they wake up whenever they wake up and they do wickedness and they don't stop. It says, and they covet fields and they take them by violence and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. Yeah. They own everything, and the things that people think they own, they go and take it. Lands. They trying to move over there in what do you wait? I think it's Argentina, right? Or with it he just blew the boat up over there. They said drugs is coming out of that area. He want the gold and all that over there in South America. It says, therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Bashmiah, shall I behold against this family do I devise an evil, from which ye shall not remove your necks, neither shall you go haughtily, for this time is evil. Yeah, and this is now against the devil. All right, because this time is up. All right, it says, Lamentations 4:21, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. Yeah, all that pride, Now the devil is naked. Shameful scheme on his glory. The nation see. Right? It says, the punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. So ain't no second go around slavery. Trump think that, or whoever think that, whoever they think this is, that's not happening. Right? It says he will visit thy iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. Right? So this is turned to Edom now. It says, in that day shall one take referral against you and lament a doleful lamentation and say, we be utterly spoiled. So we're singing about this devil being destroyed. We be utterly spoiled. Ye have changed the portion of my people. How have you removed it from me? Turning away, ye have divided our fields. Therefore, thou shalt have none that shall cast a cord by lot in the congregation of the Lord. Yeah, so they won't have any set area for them, right? And ultimately, these devils will be destroyed. You know, because they all they do is wickedness. And Isaiah 10 goes to that too. It says Isaiah 10 and 13. Hold on. It says Isaiah 10 and 5, O Syrian, the rod of mine anger, and the staff in their hand is mine indignation. I will send him against an hypocritical nation, and against the people of my wrath will I give him a charge to take the spoil and to take the prey and to tread them down like mire of the streets. Howbeit he meaneth not so, neither doth his heart think so, but it is in his heart to destroy and cut off nation not a few. So that's all this devil is. He's like a killing machine. All right. It says, but the king of Assyria will not understand that he is my tool. His mind does not work that way. His plan is simply to destroy, to cut down nation after nation. Now, as you can see, that's exactly what they're doing. All right, so pretty much it. Woe to oppressors. We see the wickedness. Woe to them. All right, shalom to the elect, which consists of men, women, and children. Shalom.